I'm always running out of ideas when I improvise. I can play a chorus or two and then I'm like stuck and I feel like I'm just playing the same thing over and over again. If this is you, keep watching. I'm going to show you how you can use the melody of the song you're playing to generate infinite improv ideas. Here's the thing. Improvisation actually just comes from taking ideas you already have, melodies you already know, and just playing them in slightly different ways, playing them with some variations. And a lot of people think they need new ideas, new vocabulary, new sound. The truth is, if you have one idea, you can turn that into essentially an infinite amount of vocabulary. Let me show you what I mean. There's this great bebop song called Anthropology, and the melody, I'll play a little bit of the melody. It's like this. Its rhythm changes. So that's the first A, right? Really great song. So if we want a song on rhythm changes, what a lot of people do is they get to the solo and they forget everything they just played. They're off to the races doing whatever. Let's take the melody and see how we could generate new ideas from that. So where do we want to start? Let's start with this first phrase. Cool phrase, kind of complicated though. I'm going to actually strip it down to just the first 4 notes. Right there, that, first of all, that is officially a new idea. The first phrase is an idea, right? Taking some notes out of that makes a new idea. And what if we could take this idea and develop it? Maybe I take it, that's kind of centered around 5, 1, 3, 2. What if we take that shape up a step in B flat? Taking that 4-note shape, and if we just move it diatonically through the scale, so we're like we're doing 5, 1 to surround the 2, then we do 6, 2 to surround the 3, right? That's 6, 7 new ideas to play right there. You know, if I just solo just with that in mind, check it out. Here's the bridge. Right? Just did a chorus on it, and I tried my darndest to stay as close to just playing that idea and moving it up and down through the scale as I could, and adjusting it to make the changes, right? We get to the bridge. Bridge goes to this big D7 chord, so I just did it on the D7. There I did something kind of fancy. I did the tritone sub on the G7, but it doesn't have to be that complicated. It can be very simple. What else was I doing though? You know, I'm kind of getting to the next steps, which is sometimes I would maybe add notes before or after. Right? I could do a bunch of choruses just trying to stick to that. So what are all the ways we could take this one idea? Remember, we took the first phrase of the song, and then, which was like 10 notes or whatever, we shrunk it down to just 4 notes, just to make it more digestible. What else could we do, right? You know, we could change the intervallic concept of it. So the original idea is up a fourth, up a third, down a step. We could shrink those intervals, right? We could expand the intervals. Right? All those things I played, some of them were more extreme or less extreme, but they were taking that concept of boo-doo-da-da, bum-bum-bum-bum. I'm not saying they're very great, but taking that concept of up 2 and down 1, take that concept. What if we blow with that in mind? Right? So on and so forth. So that's another way we could do it. What if we played it upside down instead of, what if we went, same thing, we could stretch those. We could double each note. Or, take just the rhythm concept, ba-da-ba-da, ba-da-ba-da. How much can we make out of that? Right? So many other ways we could just take this idea, and this is just the first 4 notes of this song. This song, Anthropology, has a ton of phrases to it, right? I played at the beginning. Because we could even take that, the second half of the phrase. Back to the first phrase. Then so on and so forth. It's getting hot in here. Oh, my thing is stuck. This is the bad time in the video for this. Anyways, I just want to share in this video, you can have infinite melody ideas if you actually take the melodies you already know and stretch them for all they're worth. Don't just learn the melody so you can kind of play it one way, and then when you get to the solo, you just like fuck off into oblivion, right? Like take the melody and milk it for all it's worth. Take each phrase and move the phrase to the scale. Understand what the intervals are, the rhythmic concept is, and see how you can mess with that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you follow, drop a comment. What kind of piano stuff are you struggling with? And if you want to level up your piano playing and have a conversation with me about how we can do that, on Instagram, DM me keys, @AdventureWithDanny. Peace!